Hi, my name is Umar and today we will be reviewing this 2010 Toyota Avanza. Our website is www.bamwheels.com. You can follow us on the website if you want to see my detailed opinion about the cars that we review. Also, we have our Instagram channel, which is BamWheels. You can follow us on Instagram. This is the first generation of Toyota Avanza. This was first launched internationally in 2003 and it stayed in production till 2011. After that, the second generation was introduced, which is still going on. This is Pakistan's first MPV, not BRV like the common perception. This is a car that is available, but not a lot of people know about it. This was in Pakistan. It was introduced in 2009 and it stayed in production till 2015. In 2015, Toyota introduced the second generation of Toyota Avanza. So this car basically is manufactured by Daihatsu and then they give it to Toyota. Daihatsu's brand name, when they are selling it with Daihatsu's brand name, it's called Daihatsu Senai, something like that. It's Japanese, so kind of a little problem. And also Fast Sirius, which was an MPV being sold by FA in Pakistan, that is also based on the platform of Toyota Avanza. So as usual, first I will look at all the features of this car and then we will take it for a road drive to see how it drives. Basically, there are two variants available in Avanza. One is a basic one and the other is Avanza Upspec. So the car that we have is Avanza Upspec. What you get in Avanza Upspec is these fog lights and the chromed radiator grille. In the normal one, you get a body colored radiator grille and you don't get these fog lights. You have your headlights, which have the basic parking light, the indicator light is over here. It's all in one housing, and rest it's pretty standard in the front. This car comes with a 1500cc rear wheel drive 4-cylinder Toyota 3SZVE engine. This engine produces 107 horsepower with 141 Newton meter of torque. The only disadvantage of this car is that in Pakistan it is only offered as 5-speed manual transmission. You don't get the option to get an automatic transmission. Internationally, you have an option to get 4-speed automatic or 5-speed manual.
So another thing that you get in this Upspec model are these 15-inch alloy rims. In the normal one, you get standard wheel caps. Also in this Upspec, you get these chromed door handles. This is the key of this Avanza. You have a basic key and you have this remote which gives you lock and unlock buttons. So the car does have an immobilizer. So with that, you get this remote control. So when you step into the car, you see your power window buttons and the window lock buttons. You have a little fabric over here and then you have a door pocket. Over here, when you look, you have a steering wheel. Like over here, you can tell that the option of multifunction steering wheel is available, but that is probably in some higher spec variant and not in this particular one. When you look over here, you have your trunk and fuel lid openers, your mirror adjustment and your immobilizer over here with the defogger. An old school speedometer, so you have your mileage, you have your odometer, you have trip meter, all of that, but it's in old school. You have one airbag over here and then another airbag over here. In the center, you have your air conditioning vents, then you have your music system, you have your air conditioning and the hazards button, you have your climate control. Then over here you have your ashtray with the lighter, a storage socket, your manual gearbox, you have your handbrake, another cup holder, over here. You don't have an armrest, that is something that is missing from this car. Then over here you have your gloves compartment. When you look over here, you have one sun visor with the vanity mirror. This one does not have a vanity mirror. So now I'm sitting at this second row of this car. The front seats are reclined all the way at the back, and my legs are rubbing against the front seat. So this space isn't that great, but my headroom is really good. I have like this headrest that I can raise if I want to have like a decent and comfortable posture over here. I have dual air conditioning, so there are 3 AC vents that are over here right on my face to help me be more comfortable. 3 people can fit in over here, but if it is a longer journey, I would advise for 2 people to sit over here. You have armrest missing, so that is missing in the front as well as over here. So if there were an armrest over here, that would have been more comfortable. So now I will show you how easy or difficult it is to get in the third row of this car. So sitting at this third row, the place is like, the rooms is very decent. I mean, I have decent leg space, the headroom is decent. Over here you have some pockets to put some stuff in on both the sides. So yeah, and getting in and out is also not that difficult. In fact, if I compare it between Fortuner, BRV and this one, so this is the easiest it is to climb at the third row.
Coming to the back of the car, you have in this Upspec model, you have this spoiler on the roof with a brake light. You have a rear wiper. You have a chrome strip over here. This is all something that you get in this Upspec model. Now to open the trunk, you have to use the key, and this is how your trunk is if you just open it. But over here you have this latch that you can press to fold this bit, and then over here you have another latch that you can press to lift this up, and now you have this whole trunk space. These are the features of this Toyota Avanza. Now let's take this car for a road drive.
Alright, so now we are driving this Avanza. There is no adjustable steering, so that is something that I am missing over here. The driving posture other than that is very decent. The car has good visibility all around. The fuel is not that bad, like fuel average isn't that bad because it is manual transmission, so you get somewhere around 12ish as the fuel economy on this car, which is decent for a car of this size. With it's a rear wheel drive car and it's a big car, and you have 1500cc engine, so the fuel average isn't that bad. The ground clearance, I mean, since it is an proper MPV, so the ground clearance is very good. The only thing that I feel is missing is this gearbox. Like if they had offered an automatic gearbox in this car, then it would have done wonders. Okay, so when this car was launched, it was launched at the price of about 2.5 to 3 million rupees, something between that price. And now after this is a 2010 model, so this 2010-12, these cars, they sell for between 1.5 and 2 million rupees. So you get a very good deal. Like you're getting a Toyota, you are getting a 7-seater, you are getting a rear wheel drive Toyota, and it's not that old, like it's less than 10-year-old, and you're getting it for, and you're getting this car for between 1.5 to 2 million rupees. So that, in my opinion, is kind of a bargain deal for today's time. This car does not have good resale, so like the brand new car today is over 4 million rupees. I wonder who buys that car for 4 million rupees when you have Toyota's other options like a Toyota Rush for 3.8 million rupees. So I personally would never buy an Avanza for 4 million rupees when I have Toyota Rush for a cheaper price. So whoever is buying that new car is going to take the hit. So if you are thinking of getting a brand new Avanza, I would not advise you that. I would rather go for the used Avanza, which has taken the hit on resales. Like, it has lost a lot of money. Normally Toyotas don't lose money when it comes to resale. This car does. So it is at half of what it was for when it was launched. So yeah, this car loses money if you are talking about resale factor. Other than that, the car's pickup, let's just see. There is engine noise. Yes, there is engine noise, but the car has decent pick. I mean, the size of the car has good pick. I mean, yes, you can enjoy this Toyota if you want. Let's just see. The turning cycle is also good. So the parts availability is not an issue because it is a Toyota and Toyota Indus is selling these cars. So the parts are not an issue. You can get the parts. The only problem would be resale factor. You have ABS brakes. So another surprising thing is that this car has a very less body roll. Like, the size of the car, you would expect it to have a lot of body roll, but somehow the body roll isn't that big a deal. Overall, if you are looking for an MPV, this is a car that people normally forget about. They don't remember this car, even though it is still available as a brand new car. You can get a brand new 2018 Toyota Avanza, but people have forgotten about it. In my opinion, if you are looking for a used Toyota, if you're looking for a used MPV in the budget of under 2 million rupees and you don't mind driving a manual car, this is the best option for you.
That was all about our review of this Toyota Avanza. Please let us know what you think about this review. Till next time, bye.